Good morning. Good morning, YouTube world. What a beautiful Sunday morning. Peace and quiet. Good morning. Not much, just getting on. Figured I'd get on for a little bit. Ain't much to do today. Contact the authorities. Yeah, I've already gave you your last warning. Please come on towards me. Please take me to court. Please, please, please. Because when I get done with you, there won't be nothing left. Is he back? I don't know. That's what I want to know. I ain't seen nothing on John or Vaughn since John said it was his last day. I ain't seen nothing. So I got on here this morning to see if there's anything going on. Anyone heard anything? Anyone seen anything? Well, I'll have to suffer with the consequences because I ain't giving you a fucking penny. He was talking to Sammy on YouTube. Okay. Wouldn't bet on it, Von Hilton. Yeah, you're right, Von Hilton. I will be there. Because I'm going to have to sign some paperwork and be taking all your properties and everything you own. And I don't give a fuck whose name it's in. It is against the law to make a police report on something that never happened. So please take me to court. You say I didn't pay rent for 8 years, 10 years, whatever the fuck it is. Buddy, I got a receipt all the way until the day you took over. Yeah, well, I'll be closing the estate. I will own the estate. Um, Sorry, Hilton, I'm not as stupid as you. We took videos of what the fucking trailer looked like when I left. Sorry about your luck. Good morning. Yeah, I wish he really would take me to court, people. Oh, I'm staying alive. I don't have some disease killing my legs like you do. My legs ain't black like yours. Good morning. Did you get rid of your squatter there, Von Hilton? Cool. Glad you got rid of that house. Now you need to get the squatter back out of the other house. Oh, yeah, it's going to spread all the way through his whole body. Yeah. Yeah, I figured I'd just get on a little bit. Wife's gone. She went to church. I was just laying here being bored, watching a little bit of TV. Figured I'd, instead of watching TV, I'd get on here and say hi to you guys today. Good morning, Heather. Welcome to the Big Larry Show. Just got on about 10 minutes ago, so I'm just waking up and getting things going because I got the camera blocked, Heather. I look too rough this morning. But it is me, Heather. Yeah, Larry's been doing okay. I'm getting ready to send my college boy back to college this coming week. Tell Eddie he's scary. 13 people our viewers are picking up. It's Sunday, so I'm expecting to have a few here today. A lot of people ain't working. If y'all enjoy me getting up here and getting on Sunday morning, give me a thumbs up. I would appreciate it. That way I know you guys enjoy me getting on. You have a good day too, Heather. Yeah, restart your phone up. Yep, can't believe it. 6 more days I got. 5 more days. And my kid goes back to school. Getting ready to start his 4th year in college. I'm really proud of him. He's the only one that's ever went to college in my kids. So I don't know if you guys are out there got parent or you guys are parents and you got kids that has graduated from college. To me, it's a big deal. Don't put me wrong, though. I'm proud of all my boys. I mean, they all graduated from high school. That's a good thing because that's something I never did. As Vaughn Hilton says, I dropped out in the 6th grade. But I might have dropped out in the 6th grade, but I know my math better than he does. You know, Stinky's not going to take no shower. He ain't took one of them in 15 years. Why would he want to start now? Yep, you got that right, John. It sure is me. Hell, I figured you would have moved in with Stinky already, John. Morning, Boo. Then you don't worry about me, John. Quit talking shit about me, boy. Because you sure can't do shit about it. You think you can? Come on down to Kentucky. I'll even make it easier. I'll send my brother to your house. Give me your address. Oh, I forgot. You ain't got an address. Your wife threw you out. You must treat your wives like Vaughn Hilton treats his, huh? Got to give you credit though. You did stay with her for what, maybe 2 years? Yeah, well, she must like it, John. She'd been with me 22 years. How long did yours stay? Yeah, I didn't see him say anything besides for Vaughn to take a fucking shower. You're a kind person? Then how in the hell can you talk shit about me when you don't know the truth? You ain't no kind person. You're just as bad as Stinky is. Yeah, that's what you think, John, but I'm going to tell you, buddy, there's no truth about none of that. John, you say Vaughn don't lie, Stinky don't lie. You better watch the video where he said nobody can pay for his mom's funeral but him. Ask him if he paid it. He didn't. I did. With her money. Not his money, not his daddy's money. Her money. I'm not the one that left her laying on the fucking floor to die. So what? You have been harassing him for years and not done what? Someone say something if I could finish reading his message to me. You know, John, he's the one that got me literally started on YouTube. If he wouldn't have been talking shit about me or Uncle Jim, I wouldn't be on YouTube right now. Oh, so what? You have been harassing him for years and not done what he has told you. I don't listen to scumbags. I don't listen to stinky people. Yeah, but this old man could whip your fucking ass. I might only made it to the sixth grade as you and him think, but I'm smarter than him. At least I know what 3 times 25 is without using my fingers. John, I'll tell you one thing, buddy. He's wrong on that. And we have video of it. Sorry, the people that moved me, my neighbor is still one of my best friends. She's also a family member. And she took a video of the trailer the day I moved out. There was only one thing left in that whole fucking trailer when I moved, and that was my son Arnold's bed. John, I think if Von Hilton told you he's walked on the moon, you'd believe him. That's how dumb you are. You really believe he was at Woodstock at 6 years old, huh? Well, I'm not saying that you can't have friends, John, but don't believe everything your friends tell you, is all I'm telling you. Because your friends are lying. Some of them friends are not going to tell you the truth. Some of them's trying to make them think that they're all that. They ain't shit. They ain't no different than anybody else out here in this world. I mean, I got friends on here and I got haters on here. So what? I live with both. Y'all don't like me? I don't care. If you like me, I don't care. You know, that's up to you. Sounds like he's got a better life than you. He's got a job. He's making money. He's got a woman. His woman didn't leave him. Your favorite stinky moment was the Space Marine. Yeah, I mean, he must have landed on the moon. It wasn't that one guy that landed on the moon. It was Vaughn that landed on the moon. Armstrong, that's what his name was, wasn't it? Armstrong didn't land on the moon. Von Hilton landed on the moon. Let's talk about the lifetime of relationships failures and false profiling that define John and Vaughn. I lie about what, John? You know, personally, John, if you're so smart on the computer, why don't you look up my name and I'll even tell you what town I was born in and what town I was raised up in, and I'll tell you the high school I went to. Look at the fucking high school records, buddy. It shows you. Toledo, Ohio, my hometown. Woodward Polar Bears, my high school. Look it up, John. They'll tell you how many years I went to school. You find out your little stinky friend is lying to you. I made it past the sixth. You haven't had a single stable relationship in 40 years, John. Well, I missed that morning coffee. And the only thing my uncle was a what they call gunnery. He rode on the helicopter and he ran that fucking machine gun that is on the helicopter. Um, if I gave her the shot, John, I'd be in jail for malpractice because I'm not a fucking doctor, retard. Only your doctors and nurses can give you them shots. They don't send them shots to you at home and say, oh, yeah, take this shot. Are you as dumb as Stinky? Because it sounds like you're trying to be as dumb as him. Did I give Alice permission to get her shot? That woman's 92 years old, and I don't care if she had dementia or whatever the fuck you guys think she had. She was still her own boss. She did what the fuck she wanted, and she didn't give a fuck what anybody said. Yeah. Who in the hell leaves their mom on the floor? John, if you left your mom on the floor dying, buddy, I'd say the same thing about you. You're a piece of shit. He left his mom laying on that floor. He's a piece of fucking shit. Because Johnny's lying about it. You know, he just, like he says, that I called children's services on him. No, I did not call children's services on him. But I will tell you one thing who I did call, the Adult Protection Center. Yeah, we all know the truth, John. No 92-year-old woman is going to fucking throw a blanket and fucking pillows down on the floor and sleep on the motherfucking floor. It wasn't no pallet on the floor. It was called your mommy fell on the floor and she tried to get herself probably up and she grabbed a hold of the blanket and pulled the blanket, the pillows, and everything off of her fucking bed. It's probably what happened. You're right, John. We can believe what we want to believe. But me personally, I live here. I seen it happen. I see what's going on. I know what he did for his mother. Not a motherfucking thing. He was too lazy to even take her fucking garbage out for her. But he had no problems coming over there and eating off her breakfast plate when we took her a plate. He had no problems eating off her dinner plate when we took a plate. Yeah, I mean, if you listen to Von Hilton Stinky himself, he tells his own lies, and he's the one. Just like he says, told his mom one day, they didn't take my kids because of a dirty house, mom, and then turn around and read the paperwork out there saying they took my kids because of a dirty house. I don't know if there is or not, Mountain Mama. I would think so. I have no idea. And welcome to the Big Larry show this morning, Mountain Mama. John, the only thing I blame you for is running your fucking mouth on us when you don't know shit. You believe everything that he's telling you. You know, personally, I watched you do a couple cooking shows and I kind of enjoyed it, John. I thought that was a hell of a man to cook dinner for your wife before she got home. And that's what men are supposed to do, and women. If you got one working and one at home, the first one home is supposed to start dinner for you guys to sit down and eat dinner. And you were doing good there. Whatever happened to that, I don't know. You went back to Stinky and quit doing your cooking shows. Yeah, Mountain Mama, things do move very slow around here. Oh, I'm not bedridden either. I can get out and get in a wheelchair. I can't walk. Don't mean I'm bedridden. Yeah, I was wondering how he was getting online if he's been thrown out. And I forgot, McDonald's does have that free Wi Fi. Oh, you guys don't. That's good, Mountain Mama. About time you get off that free shit and get some real internet. Well, I mean, that way, if you're paying for it, it should be a lot better. For one, the falsified will was not a falsified will. It had his mother's signature on it with two witnesses and the lawyer. So that we don't worry about. Two, the locks were changed just as the locks changed. They didn't want nobody going in there. We didn't know who had keys to that place. We didn't know where all her keys were. So they changed locks on all the fucking doors. How's he going to freeze to death? He still had natural gas running to his trailer. It's not my dogs that went up under there and tore it all up. It was his. I told him not to take the guards off the trailer, but he took it and said, "Oh, I'm going to let my dogs get up under there to stay warm." They got up under there and tore up all the ductworks, what they did. You know, John, you've been sending him money, and I'm not going to say not to because that's all up to you, buddy. If you want to give your money away like that, go ahead. He's going to take it, I guarantee you. But he's not using it for what he's telling you. Yeah, you've got it took care of in 10 months what Vaughn ain't did in 3 years. Yeah, exactly. Don't give him the cash. Give him the food and blankets. Yeah, I don't see him sending you any money, John, knowing that you're going to be out on the streets, did he? He didn't give you none of that money back, did he? Yeah, for now, Mountain Mama. He's getting rent money for now, so. The only problem, he's not fixing the houses up. He's not putting it on the bills. He's paying his bills with it. He's not paying the property taxes. He's not paying the house insurance. He's paying his light bill and his water bill with it. Oh, yeah, I agree. He's going to lose on properties. It's still in the estate of Alice. I think he's scared to put it in his name. I think the college is going to put a lien against him, so he's afraid to put him in his name or something. I have no idea. I don't know, Mountain Mama. I would think it would be illegal if he's not putting it in the state. I don't know. I didn't look at too many of the Kentucky laws about that stuff. 250, Mama. 250 a month. It wasn't 200, it was 250. Sorry, cat, I can't let you out. You should have went out when Mama went. Go cry to one of the boys' doors. They'll let you out. They're both awake. Yeah, thanks for sticking around. We are up to 29 viewers. For ones just coming in, welcome to the Big Larry Show. I'm doing a Sunday morning show. And it looks like we still have John in here. Yes, I know, Michael. And that's what I think is going to end up happening soon. Yep, I think he's going to lose everything. Well, go ahead and check with him, John. I don't care. Mainly, the trailers wouldn't be probably worth keeping. You literally have to pull the garbage off there and clean it up and put a brand new trailer in. Yeah, I wouldn't let my friends become homeless neither. And I know you wouldn't, Santos. Hell, you heard I was out of smoke and you're donating to me. Yeah, Mountain Mama, if he would have went the right way about it, he'd be living like a king right now. Oh yeah, they're big enough for buildings. You can build a house on it. Them prices will come down after a little while, Michael. Give it a minute. Yes, I agree, Michael. I like him being on here. I like him talking. That gives me, keeps my mouth running, keeps me with something to talk about. So I really do appreciate you being here, John. Nope, he still ain't got the estate settled yet. Like I said, I think it's because he owes money to the college or whatever, and he's afraid if he puts it in his name, they're going to put a lien on it. As soon as it goes in his name, Jim's putting a lien on it. Yeah, and I'd like to know what happened with there. Hi, Father Jay. J Dubs got on yesterday, but it wasn't with Vaughn. Maybe they're having a falling out. Maybe John's realizing that Vaughn just used him for money. Well, if you want to believe him, John, you can. I'm telling you the truth, buddy. I have no reasons to lie. So, bye, John. Give me a thumbs up before you leave. Ha ha. McDonald's must be throwing him out of the parking lot. He has to get off here. Hell, he probably didn't even get the coffee, Santos. He's probably just out in the parking lot. You can sit in their parking lot and get online. I only got 16 thumbs up, but I got 28 people on here. If y'all enjoying me being on today, please give me a thumbs up. Who you saying that to, Santos? Yeah, you hear my kitty cat crying. He wants outside. Oh, you should have my Cash App. You sent something to me about 2 weeks ago. Clay County. I'm just moving around here, guys. I gotta find my speaker. I don't need it too loud. Turn my big speaker off. That way I'm not blowing your guys' eardrums up. Think I got my wife a little upset at me last night. We were watching Ernest Goes to the Army and I fell asleep on her. But she was in an okay mood today, so hi Maggie. Welcome to the Big Larry Show this morning. Yes, Clay County. I've been doing okay, JJ. 33 viewers, 19 thumbs up. You enjoy me being on here? Please give me a thumbs up. Still the same, JJ. I heard he got another family in that trailer that he got his squatter out. But I won't be surprised if the squatter just don't leave there and move over to the next one right beside it. Hell, Vaughn won't be there to check on it for a couple of months. So the way it sounds is he's got 3 out of 4 of them rented. So that's at least $900 a month coming in. How he spends it, who knows? I know he's paying his own bills. Yeah, they're all still in Alice's, the estate name, Alice Hilton. We appreciate that, JJ. We have our problems, but we're doing okay. You know, not every husband and wife are perfect together. I mean, we have our problems. There's things about me she don't like, and there's things about her I don't like. But we worked through the problems because we decided to get married, and we will death do us part. I've been with her 22 years. Stinky, how many girls you been with for 22 years? John, how many girls you been with for 22 years? Neither one of you has probably made it past 3 years. Andrea's probably the longest relationship Stinky's had. And that's because she didn't know what she was doing. You probably could, Gregory. I mean, he's literally got what? 1, 2, 3, 4. He's got 5 pieces of property that he has to pay taxes on. 2 of them are just pieces of land, which ain't much. They're like 40 something dollars for one, and I think it's 60 something for the other one. Them are the first 2 that he pays. He don't pay the ones that's got the houses on it first. Me, I'm going to pay the ones that's got the houses on it because they're the ones that's bringing the money in. You ain't got somebody in them places renting them, you ain't going to get no money coming in. Yes, Gregory. I remember the one year he did pay the property taxes, and his mom got a notice in the mail saying the ones with the houses did not get paid, but the 2 properties that didn't have houses on it, they were paid for. Them are the 2 I wouldn't give a fuck about. I'm going to worry about the ones that's got the houses on it. That's where my money comes in at. That's where you want to have. Miss Alice bought them rundown places to make sure that her son had a little bit of money coming in for the rest of his life. And if he fucks it up, then it's his own fault. And we all know he's going to fuck it up. Well, yeah, he probably paid them because they were a lot cheaper, but still, I mean, if I got a piece of property that's paying me $3,600 a year, and I got a piece of property that ain't bringing no money in, which property you going to pay on first? I'm going to pay on the one that's bringing me $3,600 a year. Stinky wants to know what happened to all his mom's money. Stinky, you've been living with your mom since you've been living with your mommy ever since you were born. And she's took care of you your whole life. I bet you she even took care of you and Pamela Sue when you were with her, huh? I bet you had her sending money to North Dakota when you were up there getting that girl pregnant too, wasn't you? I know she paid the child support for the whole 18 fucking years to a kid that wasn't even yours. I usually don't say this, but if anybody wants to donate to me, to my family, Cash App is open out there for me. I do have a Cash App. Um, you want to send me money to help me send Larry some money to go to college with, for he can buy himself something to eat while he's there? That's up to you guys. I mean, I'm not asking for it. I'm not begging for it. But if you guys want to give me something, he'd appreciate it. I do have $40 put away for him to go back to school with. He does get his free meals. He is collecting financial aid to pay for his breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and his room and board. Yes, he did, Maggie. Oh, I got it, Artie Santos. Thank you. That means you're going to get a double life sentence by Vaughn. You're giving me money. You're going to prison, buddy. And twice in 2 weeks. Yeah, he's going to give you double life sentences. Yeah, I'm laughing too, buddy. I'm laughing too. 35 viewers, 19 thumbs up. Please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed Big Larry's show this morning. Big Larry loves to get on here and talk to you guys and just, be open up and just have friends. A collection. We all can take Alice's property. Someone should start a group. Yeah, I'd love to start it, but Then he'd say I'm trying to steal it again. He says he was going to charge 400 or 500, but as far as I know, my brother-in-law is still only paying 300 a month. So I'm going to say he's getting maybe $300 a piece. And if he's renting 3 of them, that means he's bringing in 900 a month. But he says his light bill's over 100 a month. He says his water bill's running him $80, $90 a month. That really sucks because my water bill's never been over $40. And that includes my garbage and all. My light bill, since I have moved in here, I've been here a year and a half, has never went over the $70 mark. And it only went up a little higher because my boy brought some dirty clothes home, so my wife had to do his laundry. Instead of him doing it at the school, he came home and did it. Oh, yeah, I'll let you know if them properties come up for sale. To him, that's a lot, Slater. That pays his bills and helps him eat. Personally, 900 a month is barely covering the house insurance. Not counting he has to still fix them up. That's not counting the lawn care service having to come in and cut all the grass. And I heard the one down there where the house is at, that grass is almost 3 foot high. He ain't cut it in months. Wait till the city gets on his ass for that, because they will. I wouldn't rent to him. I'd throw him out. You know, it's just like he says I ain't paid rent in 8 years when I lived there, and I only owe him $15,000. But the fireman was there 2 years, and he owes him $25,000. That don't make common sense to me. So I was only paying what, $10 a year? Oh yeah, I've seen that. He probably will, Maggie. You know, it's like John was here earlier, said I left that place a disaster. We videotaped it. I knew that was going to come out. We videotaped it, people. We have it recorded. What that place looked like. The only thing that was left in that house when I moved was the refrigerator, stove, washer, and dryer, because they were there when I moved there. And I left my son's bed because I was buying him a new bed. That bed he had was all wore out. His property taxes run about $1,700 a month. I mean, $1,700 a year. The most expensive one is the one he's living at right now, the property he's on, and that's almost $500. It's because it's 167 acres. Place I lived was only like 280 something. The other one was 3 something. So that means he's not paid none of the property taxes. You know, everything went up too this year. So yeah, them property taxes probably even went up. So yeah, it could be about 2,000 a year. But my brother-in-law has been giving him 300 a month since the day I moved out. That's been a year. That's $3,600. He should have had that 2 grand put away and paid the property taxes. Instead, he used it for his own bills. Yeah, the $50 one would be the 1 acre sitting dead behind that little church that, you know, when he's out there throwing his plane and you see that little church over there across the field. He owns 1 acre dead behind that little church. And that's the $50 one, I think. Or that might be the $34 one. Have a good day. Thank you, Santos. Enjoy your brunch. I think he knows it, Maggie. He just don't care. Yeah, but it'll be right dead behind the church. And it even has an old septic tank there, too, to be honest. Used to be a little house back there. The house burnt down and the septic tank's still there. You'd have to put a brand new driveway and everything through there. Is that you, Arnold? I want to see you. 7:30 this morning.
Been a bit slow since
Oh, I clicked the voice. Sorry, people. I was talking to my son for a minute. $27 viewers, 19 thumbs up. If you enjoy me being on here today, give me a thumbs up. I usually don't say this, but if you want to donate to the Big Larry Show to help him send his son back to college with a little bit of money, you're welcome to send money to my Cash App card. I will make sure he gets it. Hello, KG. Just if you do send the money and you want it to be for little Larry, just say it's for little Larry. Or just put school and we'll understand what that means. Like I said, he don't need money. His books and everything are all paid for. He is on financial aid, so they feed him breakfast and lunch and dinner for it. And that gives him his room and board. So when he does graduate, he'll probably have a little bill. I know that he did just get a $2,500 check from some place with because of his grades or whatever, and it was sent right to the school to pay on the schooling. He is still a 3.6 average, so he's doing good. Like I said, I'm very proud of him. He's the only one of my four boys that graduated from high school and went to college. But I don't think if he didn't get that free ride to college, I don't think he would have went. But he was so smart and was able to get them good grades through high school that they gave him that scholarship to send him to college. Feels like it's almost time to turn on the central air again. Or, I mean, the air conditioner. Then that paper will blow off there and you guys will see my big old ugly face. Oh, I can imagine what your guys' screen looks like. I know what mine looks like. It looks like my whole room is smoky. As long as we don't see your bare ass, it's all good. Yeah, you won't see the bare ass. Yeah, the wife will be home here in about 45 minutes. She headed to church this morning, so she's supposed to stop and get some pop on her way home, so we ain't out of pop. What happened? Okay, we're here. Some other screen popped up on me. You know, I was thinking about doing a show this week on how to clean your fingernails and how to clip your fingernails. Because I think maybe Von Hilton might need to watch it. Maybe he'll learn how to clean his fingernails and how to cut them. Because he sure don't know how. Mine are pretty well needing to be cleaned and cut. So I might do a show on it this week. I wanted to trim my beard this last week, but she won't let me. I know, I just got quiet there a minute, guys. I was checking something out. Couple people leaving me messages out on Facebook. Yeah, I have a phone. I got an internet, or I got a phone. I got a tablet and I got a, what do they call this? Computer. One of the carry around computers, laptops. That's what they call it, a laptop. So one way or another, I can be reached. It's not hard to find Big Larry. Look on Facebook. I know I've been hacked a couple times on Facebook. I had people trying to get money from my family, and they always asked them, there's certain things they're going to ask you, is like how you know me. Hell, my own brother got hacked a couple days ago, and he asked me for money. I was like, how do you know me? He goes, oh, you're my cousin. I was like, oh, you're full of shit. You've been hacked, buddy. Because I happen to be your oldest brother. Or like my friends, I'll ask them, how'd you meet me? Where'd you meet me? Because most of my friends know exactly where we met each other, how we know each other. um, 25 viewers, 22 thumbs up. Up. 21 viewers, 22 thumbs up. Can't believe I lost that many people in that quick of a time. But hey, it happens. People doing what they got to do. It's Sunday. People going to work. People got family things to do on Sundays. Got a few of you in church. Then we got a couple out there sitting in the garden smoking on some patties. Making me jealous, but that's fine. I'm good right now. Me and my smoke man had a little fight, so I don't deal with him no more. I got tired of being ripped off by him. I mean, he ripped me off a couple times. I told him something's wrong with this scale. I gave him a brand new scale to use until he got a new one. He got a new one, so he gave me mine back and he busted the cover of it. Never even sent the cover back. So he must have busted it somewhere. So tells me he don't take care of shit. And then like 2 bags were perfect. And then when I started getting them bad bags again, I started complaining again. I'm a complainer, people. If you ain't realized that yet, I'm a complainer. I go to Burger King and tell them I want no pickles on my sandwich. There better not be no pickles on my sandwich. If so, I don't take and throw them out the fucking window. I don't throw them in the bag. I turn around and go right back in there and turn it in and tell them no pickles. Usually I get my next 2 sandwiches free and they send me coupons for free ones because they're too stupid to see it says no pickles. I go into a steakhouse and order a rare steak. It better be rare or it's going right back to the kitchen. And the manager will be coming to my table. They might be good for you, but they ain't no good for me. Me and pickles are not best friends. Yeah, a lot of people do like pickles, and that's. I'm not saying nothing really bad about them. It's just I don't eat pickles. And without having teeth, I don't do onions and I don't do lettuce. So my Whopper has cheese and mayonnaise only. Cheese, mayonnaise, and the meat itself. I mean, a lot of people are a lot of different ways. I mean, how many of you guys out there like liver and onions, and how many don't like liver and onions? Me, I love liver and onions. As long as it's cooked right. I don't want it to be like shoe leather. I want that liver nice and soft and chewable. Yeah, they call me Mr. No Pickles. When I go in there, they go, "Oh, Mr. Pickles is here." They all know I do not eat pickles at all. And I had a manager complain one day to me about that, and I was like, "Hey, I don't eat pickles, and you guys can't get it right. I'll go somewhere else and eat." And when I walk in here to order from you guys, I spend $50 every time. It ain't like I walk in there and spend $8, $10. When we go to Burger King, it's $50. We go to McDonald's, it's $50. Any other restaurant, it's at least $50, if not more. Yeah, exactly. If it's Larry, hide the pickles. Put them back in the refrigerator. We don't need them out for his order. My boys don't eat pickles, and neither does the wife. I don't know why they don't, but she's like, "I don't like pickles neither." And I was like, "Hey, that's fine. I'm not going to make her eat something she don't want to eat. Just like I don't make the boys eat anything they don't want to eat. That's the past. That's me growing up. We had to eat whatever our parents put on the table. We didn't eat it, then we went hungry. Nowadays, kids get to order anything they want to order. Well, you figure I'm getting a meal, Larry's getting a meal, the wife's getting a meal, Arnold's getting a meal. Then usually me, the wife, and Larry, all three get an extra sandwich on the side. We'll figure what kind of deals they're having, and we'll try some of their deals. And then Arnold, he likes some chicken nuggets from them, so I give him a double order of chicken nuggets. Because 8 chicken nuggets is not going to fill a growing boy. Hell, 30 chicken nuggets can't fill up that growing boy. It matters right now. My double whopper meal is almost $10. They were almost 8. Now they're almost 10. Oh no, I still have 2 boys at home. Both of them. One's 19, the other one's 21.